The Lloyd Bridges Show, brought to you by...
For the past 2 weeks, I'd been in Arizona on an assignment for a national magazine. The first week was very productive. I'd written 2 humorous articles on the Old West for them. They wanted 1 more. But this past week was as arid and unproductive as the surrounding desert. I couldn't come up with a thing. Maybe it was the heat. Oh, great. Engine trouble. No, some days are like that. Now the car wants to quit, too.
Somebody here? Looks like I have a problem here.
Oh, don't worry, mister. Problems is just opportunities in work clothes.
Fuel pump.
Oh. You city people know everything, don't you? Oh. Shut her off. Hauling around 300 pounds of books. Know them all by heart, I suppose.
Oh, I'm a writer.
I've been doing a little research.
Writer, huh? But if you hadn't broke down, you'd have dusted right through here. Not even blink at what used to be the greatest little town in the West.
What happened to it?
A story. But you wouldn't see it if it hit you in the face. Grade A, #1 disaster.
Disaster?
A rock, mister. A great big rock from that mountain above it. Well, what about that fuel pump?
Oh, yes. How much is it going to cost me?
$75 including labor.
$75 for a fuel pump?
Rebuilt, that is. Unless you want to walk 50 miles to get a new one.
Hey, you didn't happen to ride with Jesse James, did you?
The dead town, mister. Great big rock killed that town. Leastwise, it started people into leaving it. That's what really killed it.
Rock? How could a rock kill a town?
Got no time to tell stories. You want that pumper, don't you?
You see, that'll walk 50 miles, isn't it?
Yes or no. It's no skin off my nose.
Yes, please.
Writers. You won't find anything there, mister. All gone over 80 years ago.
How could a rock kill a town? A rock and a ghost town. They don't seem to mix. 80 years ago. 80 long years ago. A great big rock.
Congratulations for what?
Why, you're celebrating something, aren't you? You've unveiled a monument.
Guess you think that's funny.
Fell off the mountain during the night, rolled right down Main Street, and that's where it stopped.
Vast specific gravity.
I'm the mayor here. You wouldn't be some kind of engineer, would you?
Oh, I've engineered a few things in my time. Mind my animal, please. Granite. Not enough mules in the world to haul that away. Yes, I would say, unless this boulder is removed, the entire economy of your town is going to be ruined.
You don't have to tell me that.
I'm sorry, sir. I was addressing everyone.
I'm George Tupman, stranger.
Well, I'm Foxhall Van Cortlandt, stranger.
Mr. Tupman owns just about everyone. Everything in this town.
Well, you must be a very rich man, Mr. Tupman.
Talking about my money won't stop this from turning into a ghost town.
On the contrary, sir. Your money might well provide the incentive for a solution.
I get it. You figured out how to get rid of this rock and you're angling for a reward.
No, Mr. Tubman, no. I was merely reminded of an old saying. 2 heads are better than one.
What 2 heads you talking about?
Yours and... Just look at all of that catatonic brain power.
Catatonic?
Yes.
You bet your life. You see, it's just waiting to be unleashed.
Why, if you were to offer, say, $500 to anyone coming up with the answer, well, can you imagine how quickly your problem would be solved?
500's too much.
It sure is, boss, but what choice have we got?
Exactly.
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 George Tupman offers $495. 500. To any person who can think of a way to get rid of this rock.
You are a very generous man, Mr. Tupman.
Thank you, Mr.
Foxhall.
Foxhall.
Mr. Foxhall Van Cortlandt.
Foxhall Van Cortlandt.
And rest assured, Mr. Tubman, someone brilliant will save your town. Oh, would you tie up my animal, please?
You betcha.
You mind if I sit down?
Name's Thigpen. I'm your average town drunk. Seen you ride in a while ago. Visiting?
No, I'm on my way east.
Say, you heard about the prize. Oh, well. You don't need the money.
Mr. Thigpen, a man with my extravagant taste and my abhorrence for work always needs money. Especially if I am to reach my destination, New York, 2,647 miles from here.
Well, then, why ain't you out there putting your mind to it? You don't look no dumber than the rest of us.
Principles of the Metaphysic of Ethics.
Oh, good book. Kind of large.
Ignorantest people in the world.
Not one single idea.
No, not one single. Oh, I'm surprised. I really am. I'm really surprised. I certainly... Oh, yes. Let's see now. If we could only find the key, huh? Some wedge to open up a solution. I'll leave out. Well, good luck, gentlemen. Did you hear?
Shut up. I heard. Hello, Dolores. Now, look here, Luke. Here's what I want you to do.
Now, you feel it.
I think it's terrible.
Yes, so do I.
Mr. Tupman using your idea about moving that rock.
My idea? Well, the only idea that occurs to me is that you and I might become better acquainted.
Hey, you know what's going on out there? Old Tupman's giving her a try. He's got the biggest tree I ever saw, and he's using it as a sort of a...
A lever?
How did you know?
What's he using for the fulcrum?
Just a second. The what?
Fulcrum. The point between the force applied and the object to be moved.
He's using a wagon.
And the force?
People!
Sure, cowhands. A whole crowd of them going to jump off that roof onto the end of that tree. There they go. That was the best wagon he had, too.
What about the cowboys?
They're fine. Just fine. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if they weren't a little bit mad at Mr. Tupman or whosever idea it was about that lever.
Next time I'll order soft-boiled eggs. What a sensational mishap, huh?
Have you got any other bright ideas?
This wasn't my idea. Now look,
Look, why don't you just not say anything more and ride out of here? Now.
Well, I do plan to leave soon, yes, but... You know what? I might just decide to take a chance at that reward after all. Perhaps, if I came up with a solution, you might feel a little better disposed toward me, huh? Oh, but that reward you offered, Mr. Tupman, it was for only $500, wasn't it?
500, 5,000? What's the difference in a town full of mallet heads?
Maybe we painted it a pretty color.
Do you suppose they might need a little more encouragement, say about, $250 worth more?
You want me to pay $750? What are you trying to do?
What do you think? Help you get rid of that blasted rock.
Blasted rock!
Would you care to join me for some fresh air?
Mr. Thigpen?
Not enough dynamite?
Easy, Luke. Don't hurt him. Not enough dynamite, huh? Look at my suit. Ruined. Windows broken. Baby's crying. Not a cow in the county will give milk for a week.
I'm afraid it's worse than that. No town can live with something like this. George, we'll have to call the council together.
No.
Not much choice. I figure people won't mind moving to a new town with a neat main street.
I'll pay $750. $1,000 to anybody who'll figure a way to get rid of this boulder.
$1,000 worth of money?
You said 1,000, Mr. Tupman? Well, sir, I think I might be able to help you save your town.
An idea so he can keep all his money?
How are you going to do it?
1,000?
$1,000 is tops. No hints. How are you going to do it?
The question, Mr. Tupman, is not how, but where. And the answer is... down. Bury it!
I won't pay. It's too simple.
It's a wonderful idea.
It ain't no idea at all.
That's the trouble. It's just a neat trick.
Gave us all kinds of ideas that just mix us up. And then when the price got doubled, you step in with an idea that any fool kid could think of. And now you expect to collect?
I most certainly do.
Fat chance. You're not going to make suckers out of the people of Montrose.
Let them vote.
No vote. Who do you think you are? Thomas Jefferson?
I'm willing to put it to a vote. Of course, I won't be able to bury the rock myself. No, I'll have to hire at least, 1 dozen or so men at top wages.
Pay him, Tupman. Pay him the $1,000. What are you holding out for?
Ain't gonna pay him, are you?
I'll give you a check.
Cash.
I own the bank. I'll cash the check. One thing. You'll have to wait until the job is finished.
Oh, Mr. Tupman, why not give me the money now? Let me pay the men in advance. Burying this rock will take a long time.
Exactly. Just what I figured. If you want the $1,000, you'll have to wait. How are they doing, Henry?
Oh, dandy. Just another few minutes or so.
It's all over town. They're going to rob you of your $1,000.
What? That's right. What about the law?
The sheriff? Right over there. Another one of Tupman's trained apes.
I see. Tell me this. How did I outsmart Mr. Tupman and his trained apes, as you call them?
I don't know. You?
By encouraging them to believe that getting rid of that rock was the most complicated problem in the world. While in truth, the answer was profoundly simple. Now, the question is this. Have they learned a lesson, or will they still overcomplicate problems?
It's too deep for me already.
Hear me out, please. I'll need your help, and yours. The conclusion is this. Mr. Tupman, being a creature of habit, is going to be ready for my most complicated, intricate, subtle plan of escape with the money.
And you're going to do it simple.
No.
I won't do it. No.
We've got to pay them. They're liable to mutiny or something.
All right. Here. Pay the men and give the rest to Foxy Van Cortlandt. Tomorrow we celebrate. Saloon's open all day. Kids invited. I've got to have all that money back.
Well, down here.
Here's a map with all the side streets showing how he might try to get away. Forget it. Now, here's a list I made. 25 sneaky schemes. Stampeding horses, setting a fire so that we'll go in one direction while he goes in the other. Forget that, too. Now, listen to this for thinking. I know he thinks that I think the way to figure out anything is to get it all mixed up. He thinks I don't think. I can't learn. Now, I have a little surprise for Mr. Van Cortlandt. All we need to do is to stay at one end of Main Street. Because he's going to try to out-simple me by riding right out of town in plain sight.
What do we do when we get them?
Get my money back. That's simple enough, isn't it? Smart aleck Easterner thinks us Westerners don't think. He thinks we think. Come here. What did I tell you? Dead to rights. Aha! I thought you'd outthink me, huh, Foxy? Who, me? Fine Thigpen!
Oh, but he's right here.
I mean Foxy S. Thigpen.
I get it. They changed clothes.
Brilliant! Guard both ends of town! Luke, where's Thigpen?
Thigpen, he's right over there.
Hello, Mr. Tupman.
I thought I told you to watch.
Mirrors. He did it with mirrors.
He said it was some kind of a game they play back east.
Where is she?
Well, she went out with the... Well, she's sitting here.
You fool, I mean he as she.
Well, he left with Mayor Davis.
Oh, and he's a married man. After it. I mean her. I mean both of them. Well, Luke, you stay here and look under every hat. After him!
Mighty nice of you to ask me to walk you behind the livery stable, Dolores. Just like a little filly you are. Oh, you! And you sure better step out.
Handsome. Oh, it's me, you idiot! Have you seen Foxy?
There she is.
It's him, you mean? Hold it, Easterner! Ah, me little cutie. nose. Who?
It's that Eastern fella.
Hold it! It's Mayor Davis!
Somebody please tell me what happened.
After him! After him!
They'll never catch him. Not a chance. Well, he sure got rid of that rock for us, though.
He sure did. It's too bad he didn't get rid of Tupman first, too. What's so funny?
Our Eastern friend needs a little practice disguising himself as a woman. He forgot this. Henry, if we should keep this, we just spend it right back in Tupman's pocket, and Foxhall wouldn't like that.
Let's leave town?
And avoid the rush.
Miss Rushmore?
My pleasure, Mr. Thigpen.
What are you laughing at?
That town.
Huh?
A rock.
Are you all right, mister?
Huh?
That'll be $75.
Oh, yes, of course. There you are.
75 out of 100.
Keep the change.
What for?
That story you gave me.
I didn't give you no story.
Oh, that's right. Oh, but I got one. I'll send you a copy of it as soon as it's published.
What's the story about?
A rock.
Rock. As far as I'm concerned, you got 'em all in your head.
I'll send you a story. You'll see.
Writers.
Okinawa, 1963. The war is over, but the hate goes on.
Go back from where you come.
The Lloyd Bridges Show, brought to you by
For the past 2 weeks, I'd been in Arizona on an assignment for a national magazine. The first week was very productive. I'd written 2 humorous articles on the Old West for them. They wanted one more. But this past week was as arid and unproductive as the surrounding desert. I couldn't come up with a thing. Maybe it was the heat. Oh, great. Engine trouble. Well, some days are like that. Now the car wants to quit, too.
Somebody here?
Looks like I have a problem here.
Oh, don't worry, mister. Problems is just opportunities in work clothes.
Fuel pump.
Oh. You city people know everything, don't you? Oh. Shut her off. Hauling around 300 pounds of books. No more by heart, I suppose.